Okay, let's get real. There's no such thing as just one crispy spring roll. They are more like chips. 1:2, 3, 4, and the plate's empty. Now, this recipe I'm about to show you does take time. Marinating, prepping, frying, but don't let that scare you. None of these steps are complicated. If you can chop veggies and stir a pan, you've got this. Let me show you how. We start off with the meat. I'm using pork leg. It's got a nice balance of lean and fat, but honestly, whatever cut you enjoy, it works. Use a sharp knife and slice it into strips that will fit your meat grinder. Use a medium grind setting for a perfect texture that is not too fine or too chunky. If you don't have a meat grinder, pre-ground store-bought meat will do. Now for the marinade. 2 tablespoons of shio-koji. If you don't have shio-koji, no problem, just double the salt. Half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper and half a teaspoon of salt. Shio-koji is a fermented seasoning that tenderizes the meat and adds umami. I have a video on how to make it. Mix it all up and place it in the fridge overnight. Trust me, patience pays off here. Let's move on to prepping the veggies. We need 1 large bell pepper. Slice off the top and bottom. Then run your knife along the inside to remove those white ribs and the core that is holding the seeds. Now simply slice the pepper into thick and even strips so they'll hold up during cooking and not lose their crunch. Next is 1 large onion. Trim both ends. Slice it in half and the skin will peel right off. Cut the 2 halves into thick strips. Lastly, 1 carrot. Use a peeler to clean it up. Then square off the rounded edges with a knife to make a rectangle. Slice it into planks, then cut them into fairly even matchsticks. Let's not forget the green onions. Slice them lengthwise for a delicate finish, both the green and the white part. If you've got cabbage or bean sprouts, add them to the mix. Just avoid anything too watery. Let's add some spices to the dish. Take 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. Trim the root end, smack the clove with your knife to loosen the skin and peel it. Then crush it flat with the blade and give it a rough chop. Toss it in a bowl with chili flakes and black pepper. Next up, the umami powerhouse of this dish, the sauce. In a bowl, add 4 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons oyster sauce. Both of these will add saltiness and umami. Next is 1 tablespoon of ketchup for sweetness. 1 tablespoon sesame oil for nuttiness, 1 tablespoon rice vinegar for tang, and optionally 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. Then mix it all together. Let's move to the stove. Get your wok ripping hot, or a pan if that's what you've got. Use high heat oil like sunflower, avocado or peanut oil. Then sear that marinated meat like a giant burger patty for extra flavor. Add a little bit of oil from time to time and make sure the heat is on high to keep that sizzle going. Don't touch it for the first 2 or 3 minutes. it will release by itself once a delicious crust has formed. Then flip it, add a splash more oil, and sear the other side. Use a spatula to break it into chunks and keep frying it until you no longer see any raw meat. At this point, I like to use a potato masher to break any stubborn lumps. Finally, toss in the spices and let it sizzle for a minute. Then set the meat aside. Now let's stir fry the veggies. Keep that wok ripping hot and start with the carrots. They take the longest to soften up, so they go in first. Give them about a minute head start, just enough to get some charring and take the edge off. Then toss in the onions. They'll start to soften and get sweet. Another minute later, add the bell peppers. You still want them with a bit of crunch, so don't overdo it. Lastly, the green onions. They barely need any time, just a quick toss to wake them up and bring in that fresh flavor. At any point, if the veggies feel dry, add a splash of oil. Now toss the meat back in, pour in the sauce, and turn off the heat. Stir gently so nothing smashes. This is all about coating. Let it rest off heat for 30 minutes to really let those flavors meld. To prevent any oil splashes later and keep the pastry dry, we have to strain the filling to remove any excess liquid. If you're not in a hurry, place the strained filling in the fridge overnight. This chills it so it doesn't overcook during deep frying. Save that liquid dough. It's packed with flavor and you can use it in soups, stews, fried rice, and much more. Time to finally assemble everything. Use spring roll wrappers if you can find them. I don't, so I like to use pie sheets. Fold them into squares, one corner facing you. Add a scoop of filling and fold up that corner over the filling. Tuck in the sides and roll tight. Seal the edge by using a piece of banana as a glue stick, or dip your fingers into a cornstarch slurry. Let's move to the final step, deep frying. In a pot, heat the oil to 160 degrees Celsius. This temperature will fry the spring rolls quickly, without burning. Just make sure to fry them in small batches. Adding too many will drop the oil temperature and they will soak in the oil. We really don't want that. Use a spider or tongs to flip them occasionally until golden and crisp. Then carefully remove them from the oil and place them on a wire rack to drain and let the steam escape. Serve with ketchup, hot sauce, or even tzatziki. And that's it, crispy spring rolls that are worth the effort. Marinate, chop, fry, every step builds towards that perfect crunch. Serve them hot, share them with friends, family, and enjoy the payoff. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you learn something new, or inspired you to give this recipe a try. And if you do, let me know how yours turns out. If you enjoyed this video, I truly appreciate a like, subscribe, and turning on notifications so you never miss a new video. Want more? Check out my other recipes, here and here. I think you'll love them. If you have any questions or ideas, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye.